So here so first question is the data entry. So here we are adding dummy number data entry and AWB number, and I have created database for data table for this dummy number AWB number. Now the question is that how we can relate with this dashboard. Okay, so here we are. When I click here, we are getting first login, sample photo, scan TRF, age grade, and here is another one, BV number, this one. So where it will come from? So here this one is confusion. Okay, so let's say I have we have this data entry. So time is the one column, and AWB number is another column. AWB number and dummy number. Dummy number. Now here, as we discuss, first login, sample photo, scan TRF, they are all 5 stations. So here I have divided into station with the first login sample photo, scan TRF, age grade. Okay, so now I assume that if the entry for the first login, then it will be 0. Like here it's a sample photo, then it will be 10, and the other value will be 0. So we can get all entry like this. So 0 0 0 or blank. So for what particular column there will be a one entry, and other columns have a 0 value or a blank value. So when I run the query to find the station here in the dashboard, when I filter this, then it will fetch the record with the value having value which is not equal to 0 or blank. Okay, so that we can fetch here. Okay, now how we can relate this to here, this part and this part. Okay, so this one is the simple, like we are fetching all the values with the BV number entry. So for this table there is also a confusion that it's not a simple query, like if it's an entry such a way that uh, this one is all row, like let's say the BV entry, then the BV number and all others are same. Then this one is a simple query of select star from BV entry for this one. Okay, but it's confusing here, like we are defining station as with this one or this one. Okay, now here this one is the urgent, emergency, VIP, client and regular. So this 4 where it belongs, like where it will be belong to, as in the documentation there is nothing to relate, we can relate it with each other. Okay, it's just displaying an emergency, urgent. So what is the exact value? So like here when I click on 17, it like just I displayed. So for this table we have to give the this emergency ID, urgent ID as another row, as I already defined here in the database. Like here is the station data. Okay, so I will define the station data as same as with the station ID 121212. So 1 is representing the station of urgent emergency VIP client, but maybe it is wrong. Okay, so this is the confusion in the database. Okay, so to solve the problem, that we have to start thinking with the data entry. So first dummy number data entry and AWB number, whatever user will enter, how it will reflect with other tables. Okay, and it's also asking about IZ as their local ID tools. So this is not still clear. If the data is coming from other table, then it still we have to um, match with the queries. Okay, so for now this is the confusion. Like if we are giving a demo to the customer, then the customer will enter here, and this is for the just admin, I think so. So once they enter here, how we can reflect in this part. So this is overall confusion, that how I can manage database by just adding one entry and fetching all the records with the related table with the particular reference ID. Okay, so I'm also setting this database design so we can at least figure out that how I can connect with this entry to actual entry form to get the data.